Hi, I'm Dave Townsend, President, Chief Operating Officer at Occom, and we're going to talk a little bit about document collaboration today. I've been involved in doing different things with document collaboration in all kinds of size, different organizations, different industries, and think we'll have some great content and information to share with you related to some of the solutions and approaches you can take for your organization as well. So first, let's define a little bit about document collaboration, what it really is. I think it's simply a way to think about more than one person contributing and collaborating around content and information that's going to be created and shared in some type of document. Organizations historically have done this with people having files on their C drive. They've done it with file server and file share drives being mapped. Dropbox, OneDrive, Google Drive, take a document, email it around, save it into a more of a modern system like SharePoint, but all kinds of different tools and systems to manage that. But simply from a document collaboration standpoint, it's just more than one person collaborating around a document and creating the content. So relative to all those different solutions that are out there, that's actually the biggest challenge we see. Is that there is not a clear single strategy for how documents are being managed and how collaboration takes place around them, which really means there's no strategy and no accountability for simplifying the way that documents are going to be managed and created. So this creates a ton of disruption, lost productivity, frustration for your staff, a lot of wasted time trying to find documents, inability to repurpose documents, just a whole host of problems. It becomes kind of the wild, wild west of where documents and content are. So three really kind of simple things to think about how you solve content or document management in your organization. One, provide a really modern organizational content management system. Something like SharePoint with a Teams interface is a great example, a really robust, highly capable system. And the best part about it is if you already have Office 365, then it's something that you already have included in your licensing agreement. So it won't cost you extra to be able to do something with SharePoint and Teams as it relates to a modern, very effective content management or document collaboration system. So that's the first one. Second one, clearly define what goes where. Have a clear place for different functional teams and how they collaborate and share documents and information. So sales has got to have a place, HR, accounting, operations, etc. Each kind of functional team within the organization should have a defined place where they store and collaborate around all the documents that they're working on in conjunction with service to clients or to the organization, whatever that might be. If it basically is related to that, it ought to be in that shared place for everyone to be able to work around and share and contribute to and be effective in the way they access that. Along those lines, be sure to define where documents go that are more for individuals. So where do I store my documents that are work related, but I'm only the one that's going to need access to it. Might be my career planning information or some notes about my career or vacation planning spreadsheet or different things like that. Those kind of documents are a great place for a OneDrive source where they are work related, they're stored in a work location, they're secured, backed up, protected, all that type of stuff. But they're in a location that only I have access to. So what goes where, that's the second, that's my second tip relative to that. Be very clear and purposeful with where documents are being stored. The third thing is simply training. Show the team how to use the system, talk to them about the different options on how they can share documents, send links to the documents, make a rule that there's no attachments via email. All email collaboration should just be able to provide pointers to where the document lives. So a link to the document, so everyone's going to the one single source of that document, and you avoid the mess that sending attachments does. So providing some training and some guidance and direction on not only some systems and how they're getting used, but also the process of how you define the what goes where. So follow those kind of three tips and three different approaches from a standpoint of successful document collaboration, and you'll be well on your way to really significantly improving your productivity, easing frustration, and really streamlining the way you manage and collaborate around documents for your organization.